Amanda, today is the start for our next adventure. As I stand before you, I start to think of the beginning. Love was nothing that I expected it to be. There wasn't big flashy events and shows and movies. There was a million little surprises your character had in store for me. I can't remember the exact moment I knew I loved you, but I'm willing to bet it was right after you made your first out-of-pocket Lord of the Rings reference.
I have never believed in love at first sight. And standing here today, 4 years after meeting this man wearing a Santa hat and granny panties over his clothes, I can absolutely say that I was right. Because if it had been love at first sight, I wouldn't have fallen for big hugs and cuddles. I wouldn't have fallen for the way that you love your family. I wouldn't have fallen for how much fun we always have together, whether it's a Michelin star dinner, an adventure on the other side of the world, or even just a trip to the laundry room. And thank you for being my protector, my sweetheart, and the real-life handsome prince that I dreamed of when I was 5 years old. Look at that hair. You and I are two imperfect people who can admire each other's strength and help each other work on our weaknesses so that we can be the best version of ourselves for everyone we love, including each other.
We're gathered here today on this beautiful Sunday to witness and celebrate the wedding of Amanda and Scott. We can all see that these two are a gorgeous couple, but just as important is how great they are as partners. These two show up for each other every single day, and they do little things for each other that have helped them form such a strong partnership and inseparable bond. Today is to celebrate you two, Amanda and Scott, and celebrate this life that you've built for yourselves.
Never eating alone, going to the grocery store with someone, doing laundry together. Unmemorable chores of life are now magical adventures. Very often we don't even have to speak. I crave your space. I love that you drop your guard around me. You connect with your inner child, and it keeps us young. I can't imagine growing old with anyone else. You have a genuine kindness about you that is rarely seen. You are selfless, brave, and a fiercely loyal woman. I'm so proud to show you off to our beloved friends and family here for the rest of our lives. You're the person I didn't see coming. You have made my ordinary life extraordinary. Amanda, I vow to always encourage and inspire you. I vow to always see you when you don't feel seen. I vow to cherish you, respect you, and hold you in my highest regard. I vow that I will love you forever.
I vow to love you just as much for your weaknesses as your strengths. I vow to explain what all the fancy things are on a menu and to always be in charge of ordering the wine. And I vow to keep learning from you too, even if that means watching Lord of the Rings, extended edition, with deleted scenes and behind-the-scenes fun facts. I vow to stay calm to talk things through. I vow to listen to your needs and to find compromise. I vow that even when we can't find compromise, I'm not going anywhere. They say that the best parts of life are childhood. Being with you brings back the playfulness and uninhibited joy of feeling like a little kid, or just two babies. I can't wait to start our lives together today, and I vow to love you every day of our lives until you actually become my grumpy old man.
Do you, Amanda, take Scott to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you promise to love him and comfort him, honor him and keep him, in sickness and in health, for richer and for poorer, for better and for worse, and be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Scott, take Amanda to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you promise to love her and comfort her, honor her and keep her, in sickness and in health, for richer and for poorer, for better and for worse, and be faithful to her for as long as you both shall live?
I do. This ring is a token of my love for you. Let it remind you that you're always in my heart.
This ring is a token of my love for you. Let it remind you that you are always in my heart.
By the power vested in me by the state of Florida, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Scott, you may now kiss the bride.
She's always been someone I looked up to. She can turn something as boring as a trip into Whole Foods into a full-blown musical. She is my biggest cheerleader, my most trusted confidant, and loyal friend. To know Amanda is to love her. Scott, the way that you love Amanda, boldly and without hesitation, is absolutely beautiful. You bring out the very best in her, and I truly could not have picked a better match for my best friend. So everyone, please join me and raise a glass to the Connollys, to a lifetime of love, belly laughs, late night kitchen dances, and traveling the world together. Cheers.
Two things that I love about Scott the most. One is that he is freaking fearless. I don't think I've ever seen a challenge that he's backed down from. And two is when Scott puts his mind to something, boy, does he do it. And he does it well. If you'd all join me in raising a glass to the newlyweds. Scott and Amanda, we wish you nothing but happiness and health in the years ahead. And thank you so much for having us all here tonight. Cheers.
So one of my favorite things about Amanda is she makes sure to share all that with anyone who she loves. But she made sure to share her excitement, to share her love, her passion, and always her spotlight with me as well. So it was never in her shadow. And for anyone here who's lucky enough to be loved by Amanda, congratulations, because she always shares her excitement, her love, her passion, and her spotlight. So even on a day like today, where she looks stunning as ever in this beautiful full-length gown, she's made sure to share her spotlight and her love with everyone here. The love she gives Scott is like no other love I've ever seen her give before. It is the most passionate, the most excited, and the strongest of all. And if I was to welcome anyone into a little family of three, I am honored for it to be you, Scott. So give it up to the bride and groom and welcome to the family, Scott.
Inside us they burn a flame. Like wildfire they won't be tamed. The battle scars we wear remind us we're still here. This time the world will see. We dream like a fire.